along and buckle in. Ollie's tales are about to begin. Click like and subscribe, and come along for the ride. Let's have some fun. Join me for story 1.
Oops, don't tell Mom. Welcomes you to join Ollie on his next adventure. Today's adventure is Ollie's breakfast mishap. The story is just for fun and imagination. It is not meant to be copied in real life. Always play safe and listen to your grown-ups. Click like and subscribe and come along for the ride. Ollie woke up with a warm, wiggling buzz in his chest. Today, I'll surprise them with breakfast, the best. He tiptoed out quietly, eyes full of cheer, a sneaky little smile from ear to ear. The hallway was quiet. The sun just rose. He danced in the kitchen on tippy toes. He grabbed a big book, a stool that would wobble, ready to conquer this breakfasty gobble. An apron too large dangled down to his knees. He tied it up, grinning with ease. He opened the fridge with a dramatic swing. Eggs, milk, bacon, let's do this thing. He clattered out pans with a confident clatter, then grabbed the mixer and measuring platter. The oil went in, too much in a rush. It sloshed on the floor with a slippery gush. He spun the stuffed doll like a secret spy, then cracked the eggs. Oops, some shell, oh my. The flour went next, the mixer was fast. A poof, a puff, a floury blast. A pancake flipped high. I've done it, he beat, till it stuck to the roof like a flapjack thin dream. He stared at the ceiling, blinking in dread. How do I get it down from over my head? To the garage he dashed, determination aflame, and returned with a ladder, still playing his game. But his eyes went wide, his heart gave a jolt. The oil called fire like a lightning bolt. He skidded and slipped, arms failing in the air. Crash went the ball, with flour everywhere. The batter exploded, the counter went gooey. The scene was a mess, disaster and chewy. Just then with a thunk, in walked dear Dad. A pancake fell smack on his head. Ollie felt bad. The fire leapt higher, Mom's turn to say. She doused it with calm, strong and brave. Scruff darted in with bacon delight, then knocked the tall ladder clean out of sight. A crash went a window, then boom, Grandpa fell. Grandma dodged it, eyes wide as a bell. He felt a lump grow heavy inside, first sad, then guilty, too small to hide. Ollie stood frozen, his heart starting to throb. His surprise had become a wild, blazing flop. But then, ha! came a chuckle from Grandpa's chair. Your mom was cooked and set fire to her hair. Mom burst out laughing, Grandma joined too. Like mother, like son, they lovingly cooed. Dad ruffled Ollie's flowery head. It's okay to surprise, like you said. But next time ask if you're going too far. We'd rather help than visit ER. They looked at the mess. It wasn't fair. But a mess can be cleaned with love and care. Ollie nodded, and you thought gently sipped. If I'd cleaned up the oil, I wouldn't have slipped. Well, at least Scruff got his breakfast treat, said Grandma, cleaning flour off her seat. She and Grandma dished bubbly. Ollie and Dad cleaned the floor carefully. Don't leave oil burning, Dad said with a wink. And don't leave dogs near bacon, Grandpa to think. Mom wiped the walls and cabinets wide. By noon, not a crumb could be found inside. With no harm done, and spirits bright, they went out for pancakes, hearts feeling light. Thanks for watching. Join Ollie on his next adventure. Thank you for watching. Oh, what a ride. All you do now is click like and subscribe. In a boat we will travel all the 7 seas. Why don't you join Ollie and me?
Let me give you something to do. And join me for story 2. Welcome to Oops, Don't Tell Mom, where things get messy and Mom finds out later. Today's episode is called Olympic Hallway Races. Ollie's up to something big and maybe a little slippery. But kids, don't try this at school. Hallways are for walking, not zooming past buckets of mop water. Ready, set, let the chaos begin. One rainy day, the skies were gray, and Ollie was bored in a major way. No outdoor games, no jungle gym, just soggy shoes and puddles grim. But then he grinned and whispered low, I've got a plan. Let's start the show. He found some chalk, bright blue and red, and sketched out lanes where students tread. Hallway races, Ollie cried. Come one, come all, line up with pride. The bell rang loud, class doors swung wide, kids came running, eyes open wide. They picked their lanes and struck a pose, then zoom, they dashed on speedy toes. Laughter echoed down the hall. They zoomed past lockers, big and small. Some ran like rockets, some like snails, some spun around and wagged their tails. A teacher peeked out mid-sip of tea, then jumped aside as Zoom went breathe. 10 points for flips, Ollie called out, while others cheered and whooped and shouted. But just as Max turned round a bend, the hallway fun came to an end. He slipped on suds. Splat! Down he dropped, right in the janitor's soapy mop. A bucket flipped, the water flew, and soaked poor Max from hat to shoe. The janitor stared, her mop midair, while soap dripped down the stairwell there. Ollie froze and gave a cough, then slowly took his racer's cap off. Another story for you to see. Join me for story 3. Welcome to Oops, Don't Tell Mom, where playtime plans go very wrong. Today's tale is loud and wild, with dino toys that aren't so mild. Kids, don't test your smart home gear, or T-Rex might just reappear. Now grab a snack, don't make a sound. This tale's about to stomp around. Ollie was meant to clean his room, but found old toys inside the gloom. A box marked Dinos caught his eye. Let's build a jungle 10 feet high. He grabbed his robot, plants in tow, and made the lounge a dino show. He swiped the ivy off the shelf, then told his dino, "Hide yourself!" He stole the ferns from near the loo and dragged in Mom's bonsai tree too. He named the T-Rex Captain Chomp, then stacked the couch with jungle pomp. "Alexa, play some jungle roar," the smart speaker replied. "There's more." "Activating Dino Zone," it said, and jungle sounds played overhead. Ollie grinned and struck a pose, unaware of what he chose. The lights went green, then flashed to red. "Caution! Dino's leaving bed." His toys began to stomp and slide, their little eyes now open wide. Captain Chomp gave a mighty roar and knocked down cushions to the floor. "Scruff! To the jungle!" Ollie cried, as dino toys ran far and wide.
The speaker shouted, "Summon fog!" Mist poured out from behind the dog. Ollie wrapped wings with tape and string. "You're prehistoric, you must fling." He popped a sock up on his snout and yelled, "Pterodactyl, now go out!" Scruff came back in feathered flight. His tail stuck out, a comic sight. "It's Ptero Scruff!" Ollie yelled with pride and hopped on a trike for a jungle ride. Activating Jurassic dance, the lights went wild in a disco trance. The curtains swished like jungle vines. The fridge yelled, "Ordering 10 pork spines." The toaster beeped with flashing red. "Warning, volcano up ahead." A remix played with T-Rex beats as dinos danced with clumsy feet. Tea time initiated, came a tone. The kettle screamed a frightful moan. Scruff, confused by all the noise, charged through towers of scattered toys. He hit a chair, it tipped and cracked, hitting the counter, then the plates attacked. Plates flew off the kitchen rack, cookies launched in a flying attack. Scruff spun round in apron flare and launched the teapot through the air. Grandpa wandered through the haze. Did I wake up in the Cretaceous days? Grandpa wandered through the craze. Alexa, end this dinosaur phase! Extinction event, countdown, it said. Ollie screamed and banged his head. Cancel extinction, Ollie cried, as fog and lights began to slide. Mom appeared through steaming mist with arms crossed, very unimpressed. Explain all of this, she said. Ollie looked down, face turning red. Ollie sighed and took a stand. I'm sorry, playing with Alexa got out of hand. Mom crossed her arms. You broke the rule, so now no screen time after school. The speaker chimed. Noted, chaos logged, launching 100 dino-themed hot dogs. Self-destruct in 3, 2, psych, it roared, till Mom unplugged it, peace restored. Next time, he said with a sheepish grin, I'll ask before I touch again. And that's the tale of T-Rex tea, of fog, foam, and wild spree. Of speakers shouting dino stuff, and Scruff in feathers looking tough. Thanks for watching. Oops, don't tell Mom, where tech and toys both get it wrong. Like, subscribe, and share the fun before your couch turns into one. And kids, remember when you play, voice commands may lead astray. Ask your grown-up first, okay? Before your toys begin to slay.
If you are ready for some more, join me for story 4.
Ollie's lemonade stand surprise. Dad's birthday is coming in a little while. He needs to find out what would make Dad smile. Mrs. Brown was first. She gave it a try. Her cheeks puckered tight. "Oh my, oh my! Too sour," she coughed. "My lips nearly froze." So Ollie dumped Skittles right into those. "Now it's sparkling," she cheered with pride, as rainbowy specks clung to the side. Mrs. Green sipped. Mr. Lee stopped his bike for a lemonade treat, but his tires.
Ollie removes his cap. Sorry, folks, that's a wrap.